Hello everybody, and welcome to Coffee After Dark. Bunsen has decided he's going to run the show. I'll see you all later. That'd be nice. Come here, you. Hello everyone. Got my helper, and we're ready to do the beat show. I think he's kind of mad because he had to eat dog food for supper tonight. Oh, Mrs. Munson, are you being fluid tonight? You're awfully angry. Yeah, he's very angry at me. And Lily's here too. Oh my goodness, chat. I've had a pretty crazy day. Get this chair situated. So, this morning, since Randy's out of town... Oh, I got the coffee right here. Don't worry, Martha. I'm ready. Since Randy's out of town today, and Taylors Falls Bead Store was having, I think, like a 50% off the entire store sale. So I went there on Randy's behalf and picked up a ton of beads. And I'll give you guys a sneak peek of those after we get through some of the items that Randy picked up last Friday. The stuff I got today, oh, that's too bad, Randy. The stuff I got today hasn't been inventoried or added to Randy's master SKU list. Nancy, that's the way I drink it most of the time. I feel like the microphone is a little bit too loud. Just gonna turn that down just a little bit there. Let me know if you have any troubles hearing me. But yeah, I spent 2 hours in the bead store, spending all my money, getting tons of really cool beads for you guys. So Randy's pretty stocked up with inventory right now, I would say. We got like 3 cases, like big cases, just full of check glass. Barely hear me, maybe the mic's, I'll turn it up just a little bit. Did you try your phone volume, Randy? Try your phone volume, maybe that's it. Anybody else having issues hearing me? I just turned up the microphone a little bit. Wowzers, did I turn it up too loud? Or is that wowzers for me being at the store for 2 hours? I'm just teasing you, Randy. Okay, hope you got the pearls. I got so many pearls, I got some pearls. I didn't get as many pearls as I did check glass and German glass, but long distance it. Oh, maybe I'm too far away, is that it? I'm gonna try sitting a little closer. Just don't want it to be too loud for anybody that might be on headphones. Yeah, we got some pearls, some really good pearls. I got some pearls that are about the size of a quarter, no joke. They are big. I got some stones, and what else? I can't remember. It's been a very crazy day. For how much you got? Okay, so we did all that, but what we're going to be going over tonight, and I'll get some of these laid out on the mat here, is Lake Superior stones and deer antler. Just make sure. She had some bracelets that she wanted me to show as example for you guys. How's everybody's day been going today? Hang on, Bunsen, hang on. He is so upset because of the dog food issue. You can't feed your cat dog food and have him not be mad at you. Okay, let's show you guys some of what we're going to look at tonight. Actually, I'll be right back because I just remembered I'm going to need a phone charger for my phone. I'll be right back in about couple minutes here. You'll just have to chat amongst yourselves for a little bit. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back with the phone charger. Switch the screens here in just a moment. There we go, phone is plugged in. Alright, and we're back. Bunsen, I need this chair for myself, thank you. Okay. Just saw the live. Hey, thanks for joining, Christine. We're just getting started. Okay, so Randee taught me that these are called taco clasps. I might need to zoom in a little bit here. That's probably good. So these are the taco clasp, I think, and then the other is just a crimp tube end. Those are the two ends we have. And then double drilled deer antler on leather with metal spacer beads, it looks like, and little lobster claw attachments. But that's kind of what we've got tonight. Just make simple little bracelets if you like, or you can get creative yourself and kind of do your own thing. And then we've also got the candles, so I guess we could kind of start with the candles before we get into all the other stuff. But we do have a few of these eucalyptus candles. See, we have 4 of these available and 2 of the apple pie scent. Makes it kind of tough to see which one is that. This one? Just don't want to stack anything high, maybe. Would anybody have any interest in any of these items? And these, I think, are, I should have probably mentioned the price. Candles are $9 a piece. Sorry about that. I'm going to grab a pen real quick. Get one that I like. This will have to work. I didn't leave any of my pens down here. Steal some of Randee's. So yeah, candles are $9. We've got eucalyptus. Just catching up with chat here. He can't hear you, Randee. She yelling at me? Oh, Bunsen be good. Is he being naughty in the background? I'm sure he is. He's had a day. Mama Bruce had a great day in New York. Glad to hear it. Anxious waiting for this all day. Sorry to keep you waiting, Rebecca. Jeff needs a Shannon. Well, I have a Randee, but she's just not here right now. Okay, eucalyptus orders coming in. So we've got Rebecca got you in for one, and Cindy Zedro. And so this is just kind of how, for anybody that might be new here tonight, if you would like to make a purchase on any of these items, just tell me which description it is, if it's eucalyptus or apple pie. Same with the beads, you'll just tell me yes and how many. And then if your full name isn't in your username in chat, I'll just ask that of you so we can keep track of that stuff. Okay, I'll set these off to the side. We can come back to those later. Not a big deal there. Shannon was here today. I don't exactly know what she was working on today, but I'm sure she was working on something. I think she was probably packing up orders from over the weekend. So yeah, so this is just some examples that Randee had made. I don't know if she wants to sell these or not. If she's still on, she can clarify. But I would imagine that if you guys wanted a completed bracelet without having to bead, you could probably get one of those as well, one of these three. Hi Debbie. So news on Randy's grandpa. I think we have enough people here, so I won't have to talk about it too much. So he was discharged from the hospital, and he's going to get to spend some time at home. And then they're just going to wait for some more information from the doctors on that. And right now he's okay, and they're going to take him home. He's stable enough to go home for a few days. So everything seems to be going okay. Randee made it safe. She had to get the brakes on the car done today. But other than that, everything seems to be going okay out there. So just keep him in your thoughts. Because he needs everything you guys got, I guess. So okay, and now we are on to Lakefront Jewels by Gina. Hello, how are you? Thanks for joining. So let's get into this. I'm kind of like all over the place. Sorry, people. Double drilled Lake Superior stones. There's supposed to be 20 of these. Let's see if I can find them because they're just kind of loose in here. But these are just Lake Superior. What kind of stone would that be? Is that like a granite? I would imagine it's granite. Hey, you're welcome, Marsha. Yeah, anytime you can go home and be with family and rest in your own home, I think is pretty good news. Bonnie was feeling ill as well. Sorry to hear that, Bonnie. Hopefully it wasn't too rough. So there's 20 of these total. The stones are $3 a piece. Older brother, about 30 years older. No, I think my dad's around 70 or so, so maybe I think he might be single. So that's up there. I do have a younger brother. He's 30 this year, I believe. Okay. COPD. I'm not going to get into detail on what's going on, and I'm just going to ask that we don't really ask too much in detail on the situation. That's just something a little bit private there. So until Randee herself wants to let information out, we'll just leave it at that. Oh, the stones are $3 a piece. There's 20 total. Same with the antlers. And I did see Rebecca Dexter. 3 of each. Let me just see, where's this mouse at so I can scroll up in the chat real quick. Eucalyptus. 3 stones, 3 antlers. I would like the bottom center, please. Bottom center, is that... Sorry, let me get these kind of spread out. Is that this one exactly, Karen? I was just kind of, I guess I wasn't going into specifics on these. They're just going to be grabbed kind of at random. But if there's a specific one, I guess I wasn't prepared with like a numbering system. I gotta grab the cat real quick. Oh, I scared him. Okay, where are we at? I would like 3 antlers, please. That's Rose. B3. Before 3 antlers, please. So, Rebecca Dexter, I've got you. Yeah, and their antlers are $4 a piece. Sorry. Rosanna Bradford, got you. Lakefront Jewels by Gina. Can I get your full name just so I can make sure that these get shipped out to the right person? All right, Christine, fly safe. And 2, please. Are you looking at the stones or antlers or both? Need you to clarify there, Karen. To the right. This one. You can set that one off to the side. Gina Stroop. And that was 2 of the antlers. Thank you, Gina. Karen Waters, 2 stone. Three. Okay, I think we're all caught up then. So I've got Karen with 2 stones, Gina with 2 antlers, Rosanna with 3 antlers, and also Rebecca Dexter with 3 of each. So that's those. Thank you very much, everybody. Next on the list is the large hole silver spacer pack. So there's 6 of these packs, and they are $5 a piece, and they have 50 pieces inside of them. And that is the right one, right? Large hole silver spacer pack, 6 of those. They're all the same. I'll just get them up while you guys are. And 1 stone for Rosanna Bradford. Gotcha. Would you mind showing the antlers? Oh, sure, no problem. These are just bead spacers, silver spacers, so I can just set those out there. It's not such a picky thing there. Gina with the spacer pack. Got you for 1. Rosanna for a spacer pack. I can't speak. Lack of coffee. Oh man, and then when I was on the way to the bead store today, so I like to stop at Quick Trip and get their really, really like high-end coffee. Uh, Rebecca Dexter, I got you down for a spacer pack. Thanks, Randy. And their machine was out of order. I swear, every time I go through North Branch to the Quick Trip if you're out there listening, the Java Express, the really high dollar coffee machine is out and I can't get my cappuccino latte stuff. So that was kind of a bummer, especially today because it's only $1 today. And it's probably the only day this week I'll be going through North Branch. I did get some other coffee though. Okay. Christine's flying out. Antler and a stone. Debbie Kearns. Got you. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be much more comfortable once he gets back to the house. And Patsy will probably be a little bit at ease too with him being home, so that's nice. There's still 3 spacer packs left. That's these. Just to show you an example on some of these, this is kind of how they're being used on this one. Just a little accent around the bracelet. So we still have 3 of those left, and those are $5 a piece for these spacer packs. I'm really struggling with that one for some reason. Nancy Schmidt's on. Hi, Nancy. Okay, stick these back over here. Karen Waters with a spacer pack, got you down. Okay, and now we're going to go to the bright silver taco fold-over end caps. So I'm guessing there's only one color, right? It's all going to be bright silver, but that's what those are. There's 72 tacos in here. Oh, there's antique silver as well. There's 72 in the bright silver. Let's see if I can get them out. That would probably be these right here, and those are, oh, this is the antique silver. Bright silver pack is right there. So there's the difference. If you want, like, I guess like a more tarnished look. You can hold them up a little bit. Try to hold them up there. Maybe that gives you a clearer picture of them. Kind of, but not really. It's trying to focus. You guys probably know the difference between bright silver and antique silver, right? So these are taco, bright silver and antique silver taco fold over end caps. So you just stick your 2 ends of your leather cord like that, and then try to get you up close to get detail on that. But then you just fold them over, I guess. So they're shaped like a taco. They're open, like a hard shell taco, kind of like that. And then you just fold over, crimp over the ends. 2 bright silver. Yeah, there's 2 of the bright silver and 4 of the 4 of the bright silver and 2 of the antique, I think. Let me check. I better count them out. Randy have me overselling stuff that doesn't exist anymore. I've heard that that silver stuff is getting harder and harder to come by with the beaders, with the bead community. And with how the sale was going today at the Taylors Falls Bead Store, I would believe it. Yeah, so 4 and 2. That's what we've got, 4 and 2. So these are the taco clasps again. Okay, we've got Cindy's Z-Drill with a bright silver taco. CZ1 and Debbie Curran's, 1 bright and 1 antique. I got you down. So there's 2 left and 1 left here. And then on the spacer packs, we've got just 2 left. For those metals, bright silver crimpable end caps. Is that a tube, or where am I looking for this? Here's these. And I think we've just got 1 of these. And that's the same design as this one has. I can try to show that one a little closer too. There you can see they're just the crimp tube ends. Oh, Karen, did I miss you on the antique? I did. Sorry about that. Oh, Shannon's following along, double checking. Hi, Shannon. That's hilarious. Shannon to the rescue. I had it. But thank you for helping. So these are just the crimp tube ends. There's just 1 of these. Oh, there's 26 of these, I guess. 40 cents a piece. I think that's how she's planning to do it. It says 1 piece, 26, 40 cents. I don't think you get 26 for 40 cents. Well, if Shannon's in here, I can make her a moderator then, right? Oh, I probably have to do that on YouTube. Let me slide over here real quick. And we'll get a wrench by your name. Shannon Parson is now a moderator on the channel. Here you go, Shannon. You can have a wrench. 10 of the crimp ends. Okay, we have 6 crimp ends left. Thank you, Shannon, for clarifying. Enjoy the wrench. And then this is Gina Stroop, GS. So 6 left of this style crimp end. And again, as Shannon mentioned, these are 40 cents a piece. 6 left. Say the name of the item. Sorry, Randy, I had to do it. No problem, Nancy. I'm pretty new to this, so every little bit helps. This is a bright silver crimpable end cap, and that's the same that was done on this one here. So it goes on round, and then you just crimp the middle down to your 2 ends of leather cord. Okay, got it. Not me, Jeff. Okay, next we have gunmetal ball head pins. These are 2-inch head pins. We have 6 100-piece packs, and they are $6 a piece. I'm guessing that's what these bad Larrys here are. No, $6 a piece. That's these ones. Those here, and they are, so we have 6 of these packs. Rosanna Bradford for the other 6. Those are sold out. And that was the, so these are sold. Debbie Kearns, I'd like some. Some of the gunmetal 2-inch head pins. These are 100-piece packs. There are 6 packs. They're $6 each. Would you just like the 1 pack, Debbie? Yep, okay. Some, what? Yes, just 1. Okay, gotcha. So there's still 5 more packs of these left. These are the gunmetal. Gunmetal color, 2-inch head pin. Just sort them one by one. And now we have the pearl size ball head pins in antique silver. These are 1.5 inch. There's 100 pieces per pack. We have 4 packs available for $2.99 a piece. That's these here. The light is kind of a bit bright, and I don't know if that's really showing well enough for you guys. So these are the antique silver 1.5-inch ball head pins. We have 4 packs, $2.99 a piece. We also have those in gold. We have 4 of those. These are a 50-piece set with it being gold, and they're $2.50 each. That's for the 1.5-inch gold head pins. One pack of the pearl head pins. And that was the pearl antique silver, the pearl gold. DK, Debbie, I got you down for 1 pack of gold. And Gina, is that 1 pack pearl, is that for the antique silver or gold? We also have 6 of these 3-inch head pin packs. So the longer head pin, 144 piece, 6 packs at $5.10 each. And these are gunmetal regular head pins, 3-inch size. Debbie wants an antique as well. Gotcha. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Martha. Antique silver for Gina. Okay, there's still 2 more of the antique silver, 5 more of the 2-inch gunmetal head pins, and 3 more of the gold head pins. The 3-inch gunmetal, we have six available. Rosanna, I've got you for the 3-inch head pin. And then the last item on the list is our leather cord. So this leather cord is 1.5 millimeter. It's being sold by the yard, or what did Randee say, the yard or the meter? One of those anyway. Sold by the yard, 3-foot strands for $1.70. And I would think with $1, with that, you're going to be able to get probably double that up, right? What's 3 feet look like? Bunsen, get down. Get down. I'll come get you down. Okay. So you're getting quite a bit for that. This is about the total length of what you're getting. So you can do probably, I would say at least 2 full bracelets with a one 3-foot bundle. That's $1.70 for the 3-foot. And there's 25 yards available. Debbie, 3 meters. $3 yard. Cindy, 2 yards. Okay, there's 20 yards left. Oh, is it Leather Cord USA? Yeah, Leather Cord USA. So it's the good stuff, right? Okay, Lakefront Drill GS. GS needs, how many do you have on there? I got Cindy's down, Gina, 2 yards. Leather Cord USA, yep, correct. I'm holding it in my hand instead of having it on the screen, but that's what we're looking at right now. Sorry about that. Bonnie Williams. You had 2 yards. So yeah, the 2 yard price is $3.40. Rosanna Bradford. Yeah, black, brown in color. There wasn't a full description, it was penciled in on the page, so sorry for not calling that stuff out. And Rosanna Bradford, also 2 yards. So do they sell cord just like they do fabric by selling it by yards? Is that how that works out? I always thought it would be by square foot for that, but I just surrounded myself with amethyst tonight so I can make it through this. I was worried about you guys. Looks like it's kind of winding down. I've been on here for 45 minutes. Just another reminder, we still do have for the eucalyptus and two apple pie and 2 eucalyptus candles available for. No, we're not building, Jeff. And the candles are $9 a piece, so those will also be going on the website. We're going to put all the extra inventory on the website. So if there was something you missed, or if you watch this back later, you can always get the stuff then. Thank you, Gina. Debbie wants an apple pie. Okay, thank you. It's really got a green apple color to it too. Gina. Yeah, the green color on this is just insane. It really turned out cool. They do smell good too. So looking at. and Gina with a candle. And then the eucalyptus, I would imagine, has more of, oh, no, that's still green too. Oh, that's nice. It smells good. Do they all have gemstones and I picked the one that's missing 2 of them? Are we gonna have to toss a couple in there? Bonnie, the stones and antlers, yes, we do have quite a few of those left. Yeah, I don't think we came close to selling those out, so we do still have quite a few of each. If you would like some of these, down here in the bottom left corner, there are still plenty available. One of each, Bonnie. I'll write you down. And again, that was $3 for the Lake Superior stone and $4 for the antler pendants. So $7 for the pair of each. Pair one of each. Oh yeah, I was gonna check the other apple to see. Yeah, so this one does have a pretty large stone in it. But we'll make sure they have that in there. Randy's got a little tray. She's probably showing it to you guys. I'll go grab it real quick. But it has all her candle making business. So we can definitely make sure that we pick a good stone out of here for you. Probably in this jar here is where the good ones are at. We'll get you covered. Debbie, we're looking at a spacer. Let me just check the list here. Let me look back here. Okay, Debbie, I've got you down for the spacers as well. Again, like I said, if at any time you want to come back to this video, or if you missed it and you're catching up later, you can always check back. We're going to have all this inventory up on the website. I would imagine once Shannon's done packing the orders from tonight's sale, that the rest of this might possibly go up onto the website. I'm not exactly sure. That might take a little extra day of figuring out to get it online. I'm not sure if Shannon's posted stuff or not. I don't think I have ever, but I could probably learn. Oh, what are the stones for on the mat? They're just amethyst. They're just a bunch of amethyst points that we have, Randee has around her desk. We really like them a lot. And they're like a protection stone, right? This is another really cool one that we got. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Melanie. Debbie Kearns, in the candles. Oh, the stones in the candles, what are those for? The stones in the candles, I think, are just for fun. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're just something we put up there for fun. Then I've got this big monster. I've got this big monster holding up the camera. I'll tilt the camera back once so you can see. So here's this big, huge chunk of amethyst, and then here's my hand. This thing is massive. Comparison to the side of your head. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that crazy? And that's just sitting here. I get to look at that like every day. It's the best. I really like that one a lot. Yeah, I was having a lot of fun in the store today. And speaking of the store, I can give you guys kind of a sneak peek at that. Let's have a little sneak peek, huh? So this I thought was by far the funnest thing for me that I was interested in that I picked up today. And these are called yellow Vaseline, maybe. But they're, if you've ever seen that old dishware, love the video Randee did in the bead store. Yeah, that place is awesome. If you ever get a chance and you're near Minneapolis and you have about an hour and a half to drive out to the store, I highly suggest you do it. So this is like those, it's like the vintage glass plates that are kind of have like a green hue to them or sometimes blue, but then when you shine a UV light on them, they will actually fluoresce. It's kind of hard to do it here. Maybe it'll do it on the mat. I can try to show it that way too. But they fluoresce like that because they have radioactive property like uranium. And I'm sure it's like healthy amounts. There's not like anything crazy, but I'm pretty sure if I had a Geiger counter, which is what they use to test for radioactive wavelengths, that there would probably be at least a couple of ticks coming off of this thing. Yeah, baseline glass. Exactly. But it's just such cool stuff. I like shining the UV light on it. But that was like my find of the day. That was like my cool thing that I saw. Baseline glass, tons of pearls. And then if you guys want, I'll kind of do this. Just give you a quick sneak peek here of some of the pearls and stuff too. These you cannot buy today. I went to the store today and picked these out, and then I had to do my actual roofing job. I know, bummer. So we don't have these listed on the inventory or in the website just yet, but we're going to be working on that this week, in between packing orders and fulfilling shipments. We're going to try to get a few of these things up onto the website, or possibly do another pop-up sale. I don't know if it's going to be coffee after dark or morning coffee. It kind of is going to depend mostly on my work schedule. I know tomorrow morning I can't do coffee in the morning, but we'll just look in the very top of this box here. Actually, let me get my other stuff out of the way first. There, that gives you kind of an idea of what we're looking at. I had that thing full to the top with check glass and beads. And pearls and everything. And then I went and got another bucket and I filled that one up. It's a shame you don't have much to do. Yeah, right? Let's make sure I get all the stuff from the sale back in the sale bin for Shannon. Otherwise, I will be in trouble for missing inventory. Okay. You see what happens when I leave town? Exactly. All right. Ready? Here we go. That's so you can get an example of the size of those. Let me grab one of these antlers. So the antlers are about 1 inch across. Those pearls are humongous. These are like $100 strands of pearls. And I don't know if Randee plans to break these up and sell them as like focal beads, but my goodness, these were such a crazy find. Yeah, and I've got another whole hank of regular white pearls, just like the kind of average average size white pearl, but these were all really nice. Here's something I thought was really cool. I grabbed these are sea urchin, and these were next to the pearls, and I thought maybe these were included in the sale. They weren't, because they're not pearls, they're sea urchin, but I ended up getting the discount price on these anyways. Seriously, the bead store is the place to be. And then below that, we've got some of this check glass. So, yeah, there's tons of stuff, you guys. I think from now until the end of the year, Randee could probably be looking at posting and selling this stuff. And I don't know if she'll have enough time to get through it. Here's the other side. We got some different colored pearls, larger pearls. Czech and German glass below, just all kinds. We're gonna get it sorted out and get it so you guys can look at it and hopefully purchase it. Yeah, the big ones, I think the big ones she's probably gonna have to break up. You know, unless somebody really wants to buy that, and we would love you to buy that. But man, those are just exquisite. They're so nice. Yeah, let's put them back on the screen so you guys can see. Take one strand out so you can see it just in the light here. Isn't that crazy? Just beautiful. Here's a measuring gauge so you can get an idea there. We're looking at like 25 centimeters by maybe like 15 centimeters. Or millimeters, I should say. 25 millimeters by 15 millimeters. So those things are really good size, and they would make great fogals. They'd make great anything. I can't wait for you guys to get them in your hands and then see the pictures shared in the Facebook group, because I got to pick all this stuff out and it was a lot of fun. Seriously, look at the side. I'll try to tip this up. See that? That's like nothing but Czech glass and German glass, vintage German glass. You guys. There's more. More Czech glass. Front to back, side to side. All those are kinds of different strands. We got multiple strands of each, so you guys will have plenty to pick from. Hopefully you won't have to fight over them too much. And then I got in a whole nother brown paper bag full of beads and another flat carton that's full of stones and rocks and stuff. But I gotta have some content for you guys for the rest of the time Randee's gone. So yeah, I broke the bank. Martha, that's exactly what I was doing. I was just grabbing the whole hank, clearing off that aisle. Karen Waters, if you think your wallet is screaming, you should see what mine's doing. It was so much fun. Yeah, 2 hours. It was all kind of a blur. It happened so fast. I was dizzy by the end of it. But I've never been able to let loose and just buy things in the store. And the one thing I kind of regret from today is not having more time to sort through and pick through. But I mean, the goal was just to get quantity, just like get as much as we can while it's on discount. So that way Randee can make a little bit better margins on it, and she can afford to keep the help she's got. Shannon is amazing. And then hopefully if we can get all this sold before February, we can turn around and put that money back into a Tucson show where we can get the stuff at even better cost and bring more better beads to you guys. So it's all kind of working. Randee's been growing a lot this year, I think in large part due to the coffee chat group. So we really appreciate you guys. And we appreciate all your kind words and thoughts and prayers and everything else that you guys have thrown out there. Were other people buying like that too? No, I don't think everybody else was buying like that. So the deal was, it was 50% off store-wide. And it's the only time of year when that kind of sale goes on. And then I think Jeff did like an extra like 10 or 20% for the businesses. So we had just took advantage of the little bit of extra that we get. Yeah, so he's still got all kinds of merchandise in the basement at the Taylors Falls Bead Store, and he wants to get that stuff on the shelves, so you need to make some room for it. I love the Thunderhorses, my new favorite peeps and beads. Thank you so much, Melanie Gill. It means a lot. Yeah, join us at the Thunder House for coffee anytime. And if you guys ever are, if you are ever in the area and do want to go to the bead store, I'm sure Randee would be willing to meet up with you. Just go on a Friday, that's when she goes now. It's hard not to be into buying the beads up and stuff. There's so many different varieties in the gemstones. Like usually when I go to the bead store, I like to go to the gemstones. The gemstone beads like the agates and things like that. Or labradorite, quartz beads, things like that, fluorite. I like those beads a lot more typically than like check glass. But I've never also looked at the high-end check glass really, so. Running out of coffee. Oh, and then behind me is my jade bonsai plant. I tried to clean up and make it look a little nice over there, a little background. Rebecca, I don't doubt it. Randee's gonna need another pegboard wall downstairs. Coffee doesn't keep me awake at night. I kind of want it to keep me awake at night, honestly. At this point, because I'm not ready to go to sleep. I was probably moving around too much. I'm not really ready to go to sleep, and it's been kind of a long day, so I just need a little pep before bedtime. Cheeks are all rosy from it being cold out today. My bead collection has taken over a bedroom in my house. Yeah, at one point in time, our whole living room was our bead room in our tiny little apartment. I don't know, Randee probably has some photos of that in the group. But now it's an entire basement, so it just keeps growing. Do a lot of you in the group here just bead for yourself, or do you bead for a business or for like shows? I know Rosanna does a lot of traveling shows and stuff, and Renaissance fairs. Do a lot of you other beaders in the group sell your stuff anywhere, Etsy stores or anything like that? Just for me, self and business, friends and family, that's nice. Yeah, the tiny apartment. Randee was doing lives, I think we were doing Facebook lives over there. Sell at 2 boutiques and have a show this weekend. Oh, I hope your show goes well. The weather's kind of turned here, so the outdoor farmers markets and stuff have all kind of shut down for the year. We had quite a bit of snow over the weekend, probably about 2 to 3 inches, but most of it's melted off already. Christmas craft show coming up over the next weekend. Nice, that'll be fun. Bead for me, friends and family. Etsy, nice. Yeah, Etsy's a pretty good selling platform. I really like it a lot. When we first moved into the house here and I finally had room in the garage to uh, try to do some woodworking, I was really into the idea that I was going to start an Etsy shop and do all woodworking projects and stuff, and it didn't happen, but I still enjoy working out there. But it always could. I went and grabbed all of the social media names for the so-called woodworking company that I started. Cold here, high 50 today, winds were 25. That is brisk. Oh my goodness, 3 days over the holiday weekend? That's rough, but I wish you the best of luck. Have you been to that show in the past, Rosanna? I'm guessing that you have, or maybe it's a juried show, being it's that long. Nice, your husband's a woodworker? Yeah, my grandfather used to do a lot of woodworking in his basement when I was growing up, when I was young. And I always really liked it a lot. And I took shop classes all through high school and just really like working with my hands and stuff. I just sell Toho sea beads in my Etsy shop. What is Toho? Is that a particular like brand or style? I remember Randee did a few 2-day sales. I think like the Chisago County sale. Or Chisago City like 2-day sale. That was a pretty good one. Our neighbors were friendly at that show. That always helps when you have good neighbors at the shows. Is with your craftsman club? You ran the show for 3 years. Wow. Japanese sea beads? Oh, cool. I'll have to look at that. I don't think I've ever seen Toho. And I don't know that I've heard Randee talk about it. I'm sure she has. Maybe I was confusing with like boho. I'll bet it's a lot of work. Shows are not easy. Hopefully you got some good help, Rosanna. Coffee's done cooking. Oh. Did everybody go and watch was it 15? Week 15? I think we could maybe do a watch party right now if everybody wants to. Do you guys all want to watch The Missing Link together? If we watch it together though, you gotta promise that you're gonna go over to Rosanna's channel and like the video. Randee will know Toho sea beads. The Thunder Pets are quiet. Yeah, they're pretty relaxed today. Thank you so much, Rebecca Dexter. Uh-oh, now they're stirring. They must be getting ready to happy dance. They're stretching. Oh, stretch. Oh, stretch. Stretch. Are you gonna do the dance for us, Lily? That's fair. 3 wonderful helpers. Thankfully, someone else took over before COVID hit. Yeah, that's good news. Are we ready to do the happy dance for Rebecca? Here. Come here. Come on up. Somebody help me out with this dance. Come here, Lily. Come here. Come here. I think Jake has to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'll just let him out the back door. All right. Oh my gosh, spilling coffee, not good. You guys hear me? Yeah, I did turn the mic back on. I just spilled a little bit of coffee. Hang on a sec. Anybody interested in doing a watch party? I did link I linked the video in the week 14. I put a link in there too. So as you're watching the playlist, you can link over to it either at the end of the video or in the description, and it'll send everybody over to Rosanna's channel. Okay, where did the mouse go? Did I move that too? I just got to figure out how to set up web surf with chat. I think this is the one, right? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, is it already playing? Okay. Maybe I can just do it as the screen. One second, I just got to fix this up so it works good. Where's my mouse? Transform, fit to screen. That'll work. And then chat box. Are you guys on the screen there? Put the chat in the bottom left. And then I'm going to grab myself. And I will move that to, I just need to copy myself. Copy, and then go over here, paste myself in. There I am, but I need to be small. This shrink me. That didn't quite work, but you get the idea. Okay, let's start the show before, if anybody else wants to watch it. I took a quick look at it, but I haven't seen the whole thing, so we'll watch it. So this is number 16.
Hey folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and I'm filling in for Randee Brown of Thunderhorse Descendant with working on our Missing Link series while she is in North Dakota on a family emergency. So hopefully that will turn out all right. Prayers being sent. But anyway, what we're going to work on today is this will be our 15th episode of the Missing Link book. And we're going to work on the tangled triangles. So let's turn down and we'll see what we need. Okay, here we are on our tangled triangles page. It is page 48 and 49 if you wish to follow along. And it states what we'll need is 7 inches of 18 gauge wide sterling silver dead soft wire. Well, that's not what we're going to use because I don't have any sterling silver wire, and I really like to use artistic wire. So here's the 18 gauge artistic wire.
Just use what you got. That's
and
what we always say.
9 inches of 22 gauge sterling silver half hard wire. Again, like I say, I do not have sterling silver. We'll be using regular German style wire, and this is my spool.
Oh, Sarah, if you're just joining us, yeah, we already did the sale.
So we're
just doing a watch party for
And then for the tools, we need
week
chain
16?
nose pliers.
I think it was week
Here are
16.
my chain nose pliers.
16 or 15
in case you
maybe?
folks don't recognize these, we got these from Randee.
Ah, yes, the chain
Flat
nose
nose
pliers.
pliers.
I did get one more pair of those
Flat
tonight,
nose.
or today at the
Flush
store
cutters. Rawhide mallet. I use a nylon mallet rather than a rawhide. A steel bench block. A Sharpie. And then it says liver of sulfur, steel wool, and rotary tumbler. I am not going to use any of those items as I don't like liver of sulfur. It really stinks badly. And
Yes, it does.
I don't have a rotary tumbler. Also, if you
Week
do
15.
choose to use steel wool, be very careful with this. I used to work in a warehouse and we had somebody cut themselves badly on steel wool because it usually comes in some kind of a roll. And if you try and rip those off with your bare hands, it will go right through your hands. So if you do decide to use steel wool, do make sure you cut it with a pair of scissors as opposed to trying to pull it loose.
Definitely scissors
And
or
then
a
the
razor
last
blade on
thing
wood.
is a ruler.
I'd say it's if not scissors, a razor blade on wood, just to cut right through it, because yeah, that stuff is very dangerous. And you don't want to get the fine pieces in your skin either.
So we have all of our tools here. So let's put those back aside and let's go over to the instructions. So according to the instructions, figure 1, we want to mark the 18 gauge wire 5/8 from one end and again 5/8 from the first mark. So let's get our wire cut. That's the one we want 7 inches of, and then we'll mark those. So here's our wire, our cutters, and our ruler. So we want 7 inches of this.
The experience of
Now, this has
hurting
a
myself
triangle, so
often.
I'm gonna cut this off. Okay.
I was outside today. I was making a
7
cover for
inches.
where a water hose goes outside, and ran a screwdriver into the
So
right into my middle
here.
finger. That was a big ouch.
Right at the end, right there.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, if you were to grab that stuff and pull,
Check and make sure we got
Good.
7.
it's just fine metal fibers and they'll
Come on,
slash right
don't
through.
bend on me.
I gotta let the dogs in. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we're a teeny bit off, but I think, well, we're a 1/4 of an inch off. So let's cut a new piece. So we're gonna get our wire cut here. It's on our, we're gonna cut this little nubby off the end here. And then we'll straighten this and see how much we have over here. So 7 is right here. So then it said 5/8, correct? So let's see. Mark the 18 gauge wire 5/8 from one end and again 5/8 from the first mark. Okay, so we get our Sharpie out and 5/8 from the end and then 5/8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, well, I made a mark where that was, so that wasn't hard to find. Okay, so now that we've marked our 5/8 and 5/8, let's see what our next
Our pets are so
instruction
good.
is.
Just perfect little angels. Okay, so we got to mark it at 5/8 inch.
Figure 2. With flat nose pliers, bend the wire up 60 degrees at the first mark Pressing firmly against the edge of the pliers. Bend the wire again at the second mark, creating a triangle.
You guys are probably getting double.
Okay.
I think you guys might be getting double audio,
Here's our
so I'm
flat
gonna have
nose
to
pliers.
mute the mic a little bit here.
We want to bend 60 degrees. And then again. Until we form a triangle. Oop, come on, babe. Bend to form our triangle. Okay. Triangle made. Let's go to step 3. Repeat steps 2 more times, making a total of 3 triangle shapes, one on top of the other. Trim the wire in the corner of the triangle so that both ends meet exactly. Okay, so we repeat it and just do 2 more triangles. Okay, so we would want to grab here and bring over, grab here. Nope, we want I guess we want to grab right here, bring it over, and here, over, and one more time. I guess we want to make it, they said 2 times, so one more, 1, 2, 3, and okay, I guess this is where we want to cut it so that this is right here.
Jake used to do that all the time. He liked to stick his head in molehills, like, or whatever kind of burrowing animals.
Okay.
But he would dig a little bit and then stick his whole head in there, and it just to be his ears sticking out.
I don't have these triangles.
Funniest thing I ever saw when he was
perfect. So we can straighten them up some. And then we want to make sure this is in the right place before we cut that baby off. So looks like we could have had just a little bit less, maybe an inch. Let's see. Yeah, that was
yeah. Jake's about 100 pounds himself, so
oh, look at my triangles are trying to go wobbly. We'll just have to straighten those up some. Let's see what our next step is. So now that we have trimmed the wire in the corner so that both cut ends meet exactly. Okay, now use the rawhead mallet on the bench block. Hammer the triangles to compress the wires. The parallel sides will shift slightly. Hold the piece firmly to maintain its triangle shape while hammering. Reshape if needed. I'm not sure how we want to hold this because it's likely to squish our fingers, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, so get the bench block.
you need like a 90-degree flat nose plier or something like that. Something that can like pinch it from the side and have your hands all the way. I don't know. I'm interested to see how this works.
Out. Now, because we're doing this on camera, I have the bench block in the middle of my table, but if I wasn't doing it on camera, I would be over to the side, over to the, over one of the legs of my desk, because that was the way I was taught to do it.
Great tip always when you're hammering to do it over the leg of a table, just so you got that extra stability.
Apparently, it keeps the desk from bouncing so much, and you have a more stable platform. So let's squish this baby. and that one angle is coming out. We're going to have to straighten those up. Does it say how much we should hit it? Hammer the triangles to compress the wires. The parallel lines will shift. Hold the piece firmly to maintain its triangle. Okay, it doesn't really say, so we just, I guess we'll just, I assume we're just work hardening here. And since that's the case, we will put things up now and straighten these back out again. So let's get our pliers here and try and see if I can get these back into a better triangle shape here again. Huh. That's weird. That one went underneath. Pull you out of there. There we go.
Yeah, I saw your links at the end. They turned out really nice. But I kind of skipped through the making part. I just skipped to the end. I do that on Randee's videos too. It definitely gets you practicing with the wire and the new techniques. I feel like there's quite a bit of repetition, but not, it's like all kind of the
now
same.
that we have it more of a...
It's like all the same base skill. You just have to learn to apply it in different ways.
Well, it did say compress it, didn't it? I think it wants it sort of half squished, but that's all right. Okay, so let's go see what our next step is. Leaving a 1/2 inch tail, begin wrapping the 22 gauge wire around the triangles. Use the chain nose pliers to pull the wire tightly around the triangle frame, making sure to wrap around and cover the cut ends of the 18 gauge wire. Trim the excess wire on the inside of the link and press down the cut ends with the chain nose pliers. Okay, so it wanted 9 inches of the 22, so let's get that cut and then we will start wrapping. Okay, so my 9 inches, okay, over here. Nine inches. Ooh, you're being a pain. Okay, so about right here.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Even with like cooking or trying anything new that has written directions, you'll come across something that just completely throws you for a loop. Yeah, it's been a really fun series to watch. Just seeing all the different styles, because I really like the wire wrapping aesthetic too. It's really nice in jewelry.
Now, I don't mind if I have a little extra because it's easier to work with a little extra as a little too much little. So we'll cut that about right here. See what we end up with. I put that inch of wire there. And I have a little bit extra. It looks like about 9 1/4, but that's perfectly fine. Like I said, better to have too much than not enough. Okay. Now it said, leaving a 1/2 inch tail, begin wrapping the 22 gauge around the triangles. So leave a 1/2 inch to a little bit more tail than that. And then, do we want to be tight? No, a couple of loops and then Now when I'm feeding wire through, I tend to keep my finger here so that when the loop comes around, it doesn't kink as easily. So let's just pull my finger out then, and and it says to use your pliers to tighten it, which you definitely can do. I don't do that very frequently, but I do if it gets really loose. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Okay. Now these look sort of messy in the picture, which sort of bothers me because I'm not a messy worker. I like to have things pretty straightforward and neat, but you know, it's not like I can't make messy. I just don't.
Got to get out of your comfort zone sometimes. I think that this book and this series helps out a lot with that too. Randee's kind of made a point to talk about that, about how these are all new things that you're trying and some stuff that you're not used to and maybe don't even like, but just the practice of doing it really kind of just opens up a whole lot of new techniques to you.
And these are just like wrapped wherever, so I guess we'll just wrap wherever. Now, if your loops are loose, go ahead and pull them with your pliers. Try and get the end of your wire though, because your pliers will mar your wire up. Now we're heading towards those breaks where they told us to try and put more wire over the top of them so that they would, come on baby. So you could disguise them some or hide them or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to push this one over here. I like a couple of close ones, and that one didn't have any close on that side, so. Okay. Let's see, where's that break? Oh, it's right underneath my wire here. Okay. Now we want to get the other break, which is on.
I just realized if I use my phone, I can still chat with you guys while my mic's muted, so I'm just going to leave myself on mute the rest of the video.
The other side here. Come on, you. Now I'm going to come down so we're closer to our other one here. So that we can wrap another time into here before we clip our wire off. Nice. Trim the excess 22 gauge wire on the inside of the link and press down the cut nose with your chain nose pliers. Okay, so we want to cut these inside. So I'm going to get right in here and cut right there. And then we're going to cut this one in a little bit of excess so that we can push it into the middle. Okay. Now let's get our chain nose pliers. Where did I put my chain nose pliers? Yeah, here we go. And push that around and in. And I actually think I may have cut that. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Oops. Come on. Oh, there's the other side. Okay. There's our little link. Looks like I could have wrapped a little more on this side, but it's not critical because, like I say, the picture had it all over the place. So let's see what our next step is, if we have a next step. It's probably the oxidizing. Yep, oxidize with liver of sulfur and buff the excess oxidation off with steel wool. Tumble to work, harden, and polish. We are not going to do.
Oh, that liver of sulfur, it just smells like rotten eggs. Ugh.
Do that step. I don't care for that step. So as you can see, our link's pretty close. Looks like I have one slightly shorter side. So you might want to be careful when you're bending yours. And then I might have wanted to put a little bit more wire on the other sides, which I didn't, where we weren't ending. So I could have used like maybe one more loop over here on this side. But there we go. One cute little triangular link. Okay, there we are with our link.
1 second for the interruption. Was this the player you're talking about, Bonnie? For $9.99? There was only one left in the store today, so this is the only one we have. If you want it, we can put it in with your order. Just let me know. Okay, back to the video.
The triangular link from our missing link book on page 49. Again, this tangled triangles. As you can see, it's pretty close to the picture. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Hope you have fun trying these yourself. They're great. And it's really fun learning these new links. Anyway, I think so. I have done quite a few of them and used them in various projects, and I think they are lots of fun. So anyway, again, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, substituting for Randee Brown from in Thunderhorse Descendant, while she takes time off for a family emergency. And we are hoping for the best for her and her family, and we will see her next week, I'm sure. And if not, well, then I will see you next week. Bye-bye.
You did a great job. Thank you so much. Alright, and if you guys want to check out Rosanna's channel, it is In Rose's Garden on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell. Click it for all. That way you get all the notifications from Rosanna's channel. Make sure you like the video. give it some views. Let's boost up Rosanna's algorithm a little bit and get some of her hard work recognized as well. I think it's very important for people that are trying to make content on YouTube to share, especially when others are helping out. And we really appreciate the extra help this week, Rosanna. So be sure to go over there and help her out and give her some subscriptions if you're not already, and a few likes and maybe some comments if you like the video. Well, that was a lot of fun. Little watch party. Hadn't done that before. Fix the camera back. Here's our tree. If you guys haven't seen, we've got our black Christmas tree up already. I think we had it up a couple days before Halloween even set in. So, all right. But on that note, I am out. It was a lot of fun hanging out with you guys tonight. No morning coffee tomorrow because I have to leave for work pretty early. I probably won't be doing a coffee after dark because I have to work a pretty long day tomorrow and it's going to be pretty cold. So I'm going to be fairly tired when I get home. But we'll see about Wednesday morning. Wednesday I have to work from home and I have a meeting in the middle of the day, so I'll probably be working from home on Wednesday. So maybe we can do a coffee talk, coffee club in the morning on Wednesday. But just keep posted. I'll try to share it to Facebook when I do start, so you can get notifications there. Or if you ring the bell on our channel, like I just reminded you to do on Rosanna's, you'll get a YouTube notification. I think they send those out to your email. So if you got your cell phone email hooked up to your cell phone, you'll get noticed there pretty quickly. All right, thank you all for participating in the sale tonight. I want to give a special shout out to Rebecca Dexter. Thank you so much for the super chat. Also, Rosanna Bradford in Rose's Garden for helping out with the Missing Link series this week. See you all next time. Bye. Yes, and thank you very much, Shannon Parsons, for sticking around for the sale as well. Okay, good night, everybody.